Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
Nice.
Good morning. Happy Friday. It is 9:02 on this 9th day of August. Man, why do I sound weird today? Hold on. That chord's going to go too. We got a great show for all of you. We're going to be talking in just a couple of minutes to the Legendary Mustang Sanctuary, and we're going to get the latest on all the upcoming events and ways that we can support that wonderful organization. And 10:45, we're going to be talking to Rock Crown. They were a band that was on the show a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months ago, actually. And at this point in time, it's been really cool. They've been invited to go open for the Marshall Tucker Band at the Illinois State Fair. So they're going to join us. Jeremy is with the band in studio. And we'll talk about, all the really just the nuances of that, how they got the call, how that came about, and then really their excitement ahead of the really great show. We have a great lineup in the next 2 hours, but if you want to be a part of the conversation, 618-759-7469. Text me, comment, let me know what you want to talk about. And just a little bit of a programming note. Today from 5 to 7 p.m. live from the Alton Amphitheater, you can join myself, Brian Truss, RiverBender.com, as we talk to vendors. We'll talk to maybe a few of the commissioners and just enjoy the night for the Scotty McCreery pre-show live event that we do. We do a live show before every major amphitheater show, and this is no exception. I'm going to have a great time from 5 to 7 with some great guests and just having a good old time promoting our riverfront. So tune in if you aren't going to the show on RiverBender.com, Roku TV, and hang out, be a part of it, or better yet, 5 to 7, watch from 5 to 6. Gates open at 6 o'clock. You drive on the way down at 6. You're watching on your phone. Then you get there. I mean, it's a full experience. You're welcome. All right, here's what's happening around the Riverbend. Make sure you sign up for your daily email update. Join myself, 70,000 people that are in the know each and every day of the work week and on Saturdays with Around the Riverbend. We will take you to Wood River first. Emergency responders from the Wood River Fire Department and Police Department were called to the Wood River Walmart parking lot on Thursday afternoon following reports of a vehicle rollover. Upon arrival, firefighters discovered at least one individual was trapped inside the overturned vehicle. The Wood River Fire Department immediately requested additional manpower to assist with the extraction process. Firefighters swiftly managed to extract the trapped person. A traffic sign in the parking lot was also found bent over as a result of the crash. The cause of the rollover remains unknown at this time. Also in the news this morning, the annual Madison County, Illinois Scanner Page Food Drive is now in progress, with donations being accepted countywide until the 31st of August. Initiated by Chris Rhodes of RiverBender.com, the drive aims to collect non-perishable food and personal hygiene items for local food pantries. This year's drive is dedicated to the memory of Rhodes' father, Mike Rhodes, a steadfast supporter who passed away during last year's event. With 33 donation boxes placed throughout Madison County, the drive has been shifted to summer to meet increased pantry demands. Rhodes expressed gratitude for community and business support, emphasizing the importance of giving back to the community. Also in the news this morning, a Jerseyville man, Kyle Niffen, 28, has been granted pretrial release despite a petition to keep him detained following new charges of sexually abusing a 14-year-old. Niffen, who has a history of criminal cases that were dismissed, was accused of committing the act on July 13, 2022, when he was 26. Previous charges against him include aggravated battery of a child in 2015, assault in 2018, and criminal sexual abuse and grooming in 2022. The petition highlighted his failure to comply with prior pretrial conditions and noted his current situation is homeless. Pretrial services will assist him in finding housing. His next court hearing is set for October 21st. Wow. Also in the news today, Travis Skinner, a standout sprinter for the East Alton Wood River Oilers, has been named the Midwest Members Credit Union Male Athlete of the Month. Skinner has shown exceptional progress this year, achieving an impressive 11.5 seconds in the 100-meter dash. As the starter for the relay team, his quick launch off the blocks has been pivotal for their success, and Coach Russ Colonna praised Skinner's potential and growth, noting his ability to medal in competitive meets. This fall, Skinner will also contribute to his talents to the East Alton Wood River football team. Congratulations to Travis Skinner on his well-deserved accolade. Also, in the news today, recovery and postpartum nurse Ashley Duncan, RN of Anderson Hospital's Pavilion for Women, has been honored with the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. The Daisy Foundation recognizes the superhuman efforts nurses perform every day. A heartwarming nomination highlighted Ashley's exceptional care when a mother struggled with her newborn's severe jaundice and challenges to breastfeeding. Ashley provided empathetic support, practical solutions, and emotional reassurance, profoundly impacting the family's experience. The Daisy Foundation, established in the memory of Patrick Barnes, celebrates nurses like Ashley who make a significant difference in the lives of patients and their families. Also, in Edwardsville, Gavin Young of Apple Valley, Minnesota, and a University of Michigan tennis player clinched the singles championship at the $25,000 Edwardsville Future Tennis Tournament with a 6-4, 6-3 victory over Stanford's Kyle Kang, both unseeded. They toppled top seeds, including number 1, Andres Martin, and number 8, Adam Neff. Young expressed immense joy and exhaustion, attributing his win to maintaining early service breaks and overcoming those challenging conditions. Valuing the experience as a perfect 10, Young appreciated the fan support and plans to rest before returning to Michigan for his final year, with aspirations to advance further in tennis. Judge Veronica Armature of Illinois has become the first judge from the state to earn a certificate in judicial executive leadership from Harvard University Law School's executive education program. Now, this accomplishment was marked during an intensive session held July 21st through the 24th at Harvard Law School. The program, in collaboration with the National Judicial College, aims to equip judicial leaders with the skills necessary to navigate today's rapidly changing world. Judge Armuti participated in courses tailored to addressing judiciary challenges and opportunities. Enhancing her leadership and managing skills, her achievement underscores her commitment to continuous learning and effective judicial leadership. Also, I needed that laugh today. This was really cool in the village trustee meeting last night. I just got a great text from Brian Trust. You can hang out with Brian Trust again and myself this afternoon from 5 to 7 p.m. Really great stuff out of the Village Trustee meeting. Two-time Paralympian Eric Newby is being honored with Eric Newby Day on August the 29th in the Village of Godfrey as he gears up for the 2024 Paralympic Games in Paris. Mayor Mike McCormick made the proclamation at Tuesday's Village Board meeting, celebrating Newby's achievements, including silver medals in Tokyo 2020 and Rio de Janeiro in 2016. A veteran of the U.S. wheelchair rugby team since 2013, Newby has also earned world championship medals. Expressing his gratitude, Newby encouraged everyone to watch wheelchair rugby. The team departs for Paris on the 20th of August with their first game on August the 29th. Finally, in the news this morning, the National Federation of Independent Businesses has awarded Illinois State Senators Jason Plummer and Erica Harris a perfect 100% score on its 2023-24 legislative scorecard. Senators Plummer and Harris were recognized for their unwavering support of small businesses. Senator Plummer emphasized the importance of pro-growth policies to stimulate the economy and create jobs, and Senator Harris, a small business owner herself, highlighted the need to strengthen the foundation for small businesses in these tough economic times. Rankings were based on legislators' voting records on 8 specific bills from the 103rd General Assembly. For more details, you can visit the official NFIB website. Let's take a look at weather. Man, it's beautiful out there. 66 degrees. And yes, folks, it's August 9th, and it's 66 degrees at 9:12 and a little bit of change. Let's take a deep dive on weather today. Mostly sunny and not as warm with lower humidity. And tonight, mainly clear, cool, and it'll just be great because this is it. It's Scotty McCreary Day in Alton, Illinois. Hey, air quality today at 42, which is ranked at good. Grass levels are moderate. Mold is low. Ragweed is at moderate levels today at 30. Tree levels are low. The UV index is very high at 9. And let's take a look at the next 5 days. Coming up today, a high of only 75 degrees. Oh, yeah, you ain't a kidding. 75 for the high, 55 for the low as we head into Saturday. On Saturday, a high of 76. A low of 57 degrees. On Sunday, a high of 80, a low of 64. On Monday, a high of 73, a low of 63 degrees. And then on Tuesday, a high of 80, a low of 63 degrees yet again. How about this for the first 2 weeks of August? I'll take it and run with it. That's a look at your weather forecast for time and temperature throughout the day. Give this phone number a ring, 618-465-4545. This time powered by Bounce Back, Rehab, Recover, and Return Home. Hey, make sure that you guys come to the Scotty McCreary Show tonight. Number one, VIB tickets sold out. You can't get any more. Reserved seats, I know that they were going pretty good too, so if you wanted to get a chair, you might want to pick up those tickets now. But general admission, they're ready for you. And remember this, right now, if you buy 4 or more Scotty McCreary general admission tickets, use promo code Scotty15. You're saving big on tickets, 15% off your entire ticket price. Now, tonight when you're at the amphitheater, here's what you need to remember. You can go in and support all the great food options that are out there. Go to the beer tents, have some fun, and just make a great old night of it. And make sure if you haven't gotten your tickets, metrotix.com, that's metrotix.com. Hey, before we take a quick break, too, what's next for the kiddos or teenagers in your life now that Hainer Library's summer reading program is over? Well, let me fill you in. They've been hard at work. You can join Mary Cordes and myself on the first and last Monday of each and every month as we tackle all the great things that Hainer Library does. And let me just go down the list real quick. For kids, they are inviting you to stop by on the first Monday of each month while supplies last for make or take crafts on the first Monday of each month. Then interactive STEM-themed kits for ages 7 to 10 are available on the first Friday of each month with bite-sized science. They want you to get yours September the 6th. Lego Club for ages 6 and up. Lego Club meets on the second Tuesday of each month. Their next meeting, September the 10th at 4 p.m. You can enjoy their story walk on the Frog Trail at the Nature Institute. The book, It changes monthly. Now, for the teenager in your life, they still have those take-home crafts. This time, listen to this one. Pick up a teen take-home craft while supplies last, August the 21st, which is a Wednesday. This kit, though, boba tea. How awesome is that? That's a really unique kit. Make or take crafts, that happens too. Meet up with other teens in the performance room and make and take a craft home Wednesday, August the 28th with Dragon Eyes. Plus, don't forget, on September the 4th at 4 p.m., participants can work together to find clues and solve the mystery with Crime Stoppers. This is a really big one. They said it's just highly attended. Then, on September 11th at 4 p.m. is their next meeting, but their Teen Advisory Board, this is really cool. Their Teen Advisory Group meets on the second Wednesday of each month, and they talk about all the ways that the library can expand its services or maybe change up a little bit for the teens and the kids to make sure that there's something for everybody. A wonderful opportunity. Go to HanerLibrary.org, get more information, and just be a part of all the fun. Hey, why don't we do this? Let's take a look at downtown Alton and come back with the Legendary Mustang Sanctuary after this on RiverBender.com.
Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? If I'm down in a honky-tonk, some old slick's trying to give me correction, I say leave me alone, I'm singing all night long. It's a family tradition.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It,
This is now, this is what I've been talking about. Looking out,
and the new hit, Cab in a Solo.
believe what I just saw.
Get your tickets now at MetroTix.com.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville. Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Dibs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Welcome back, 921, little bit of change. Kathy, Legendary Mustang Sanctuary, how are we doing today?
We are doing wonderful today.
Good.
Yes.
I'm always excited to talk to you. You guys always have a bunch of fun events that happen all year long. And how's the summer been?
Hot. And of course, you don't do hay unless it's 100 degrees.
Really?
Yes. It just so happens to be like that every single time.
Oh, I get what you're I get what you're saying. How is the cooler weather helped you guys out a little bit?
Today it's cooler.
Mm-hmm.
We're bailing today.
Mm-hmm.
We bailed yesterday and picked up some bales, so it was a blessing that it wasn't 100 degrees. Has
it been nicer though the last couple of weeks for the horses when it's 70 and in the lower 80s?
Oh yeah.
That's what I was wondering, if they don't like hot temperatures too much.
It doesn't bother them one bit. It bothers me more than it does them because they're all sweaty, and I take the hose out there and hose them off, just trying to keep them cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Well, and currently, is everything going well at the sanctuary? Anything in immediate need for some help?
We're always in need for volunteers. We accept 13 years all the way up to ever how old you want to be when you come out and volunteer.
Really cool. Well, right off the bat, you got some really fun stuff planned, and we'll start in September with the car cruise and scavenger hunt. This is fun.
Yes, it is. It's a lot of fun. We help support local small businesses. Mm-hmm. The people that are participating go to 7 different stops, and a lot of times they don't even know that small business was there.
Right.
So then they know, okay, we can go to this store. We never knew it was here. So it really helps support the local businesses as well as the sanctuary.
Well, and now there's 7 stops along the route here, and where are we going?
That's a surprise.
Oh, that's okay.
Everybody likes ice cream, so one of them will be Bobby's Frozen Custard.
So how does it work? Do we have to use the clues to find out what small business to go to next?
We give you the addresses, the name and the addresses of the buildings,
Mm-hmm.
and they go and they've got to find the hidden gem inside the store.
Mm-hmm.
And then they let us know, take a picture and send it to us, and whoever gets back to the sanctuary first with all of the finds, they're the winner.
Now, what do you win?
It varies.
That's cool.
Last year, we handed out a bunch of sanctuary gear, hats,
Mm-hmm.
T-shirts, key rings.
Wonderful. And what does this all go towards when we're raising funds?
The majority of it goes to our veterans program, the Sanctuary and Veterans Equine Project. It's called SAVE, where the veterans can come out, they spend time with the horse, and just get that relaxing, calm feeling.
Really cool. And now, is there a specific? Are you looking for any type of classic cars on this, or
it doesn't even have to be a classic car. We have people coming in pickups and minivans, and whatever you want to drive. You're welcome to come out and have some fun.
I love it. And now, once again, guys, this is a Saturday, September the 14th. The cruise begins at 11, but registration at 10. How much is it to be a part of this?
$10 per entry.
And is that per car or per person?
Per car.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's really cool. That's awesome for making it affordable, too. And how, whenever we're doing this, how important is it for you guys to be out in the community and just doing events like this, where it's just kind of a little bit of a give back to local businesses, too?
Yes. It's very important that we get out and are in the public's eye, there's still a lot of people that don't know we're around. We've been on Channel 2. We've been on this channel several times.
Right.
We've been all over the place, but we always run across somebody, well, I didn't even know yous were here.
Let me find them. Let me find them.
Yeah, exactly.
I just quit smoking, Kathy. Let me find them. But you know, does it get deflating? Do you, in all seriousness, is it deflating when you hear that, or is it encouraging? Going, well, there's still more people to reach.
It's like we do what we can to spread the word about these horses, let people know we're here, trying to get people to come in, trying to get the support to help protect these animals and support us in our mission. And it's like, well, how can you not have heard of us? I mean, we've been everywhere.
Exactly. Well, honestly, I mean, you guys are not quiet at all.
No, we're not. We're constantly on the move. Grass doesn't grow fast under our feet.
It's just, that is amazing. But if you guys have the chance now, is there any age restrictions on this?
No age restrictions.
Really?
As long as they can drive, they can come. If they're 16 and want something fun to do with their friends, they can pack up the car and come on out.
There you guys go. Instead of doing something silly, go do something for a great cause.
Yes.
Love it. Hey, coming up October the 12th, they are inviting you to participate in a ride, walk, and run. I'll ride.
Okay, you can do that.
So fill me in on this. What I don't think I've talked to you about this one yet.
No, this one will be a brand new one for this year. We were planning it earlier in the year, but dealing with Madison County Transit, we had to delay it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So you can bike, run, or walk. You'll start at the station down at 162 and 157. You can park there or whatever and register there. Ride, walk, or run up to the Madison County building on 143, and you'll get your water and energy bar. And if you're not ready to go the full, it's like 20 miles. If you're not ready to go the full 20 miles, you can register there and get on the trail from there and end up at the sanctuary. The trail actually goes right behind the sanctuary.
That's cool. I did not know that.
Yes, and people pass by it all the time, and they don't realize that these are American treasures out there in that pasture. So this is their opportunity to stop and learn about them, learn their history and everything.
That's really cool. Is it almost, how long is the trail?
From 162 up to Madison County, it's, I'm going to say, roughly 10 to 12 miles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then from Madison County to the sanctuary, it's like 8 or 9 miles. So it's a total of right around 20, give or take.
All right. No, you know what's crazy though to me, Kathy, is, well, it's not crazy, is the amount of folks that can ride their bikes for long distances and walk and all. It's incredible.
Yes.
I mean, my hat's off to him, because my dad was saying he used to ride his bike from here all the way up to SIUE on those trails.
Oh, yeah.
If you can do it, hats off to you. And now come out there and support the Legendary Mustang Sanctuary. Now, there is a donation for this one of $25.
Yes, $25 per person.
And what's it cut? And I saw that you have goodie bags and things that are with this too.
At the end, if you can finish the trail, there'll be goodie bags at the end for whoever can finish the trail.
Really cool.
And of course, at the halfway mark, you're going to get your energy bar to help you continue on your journey.
That's true. And now, what are the requirements for the ride part? I mean, not being funny, but you have to, is it only a bike or?
No.
Oh.
No. It could be anything.
Oh.
Well, of course, you can't take four-wheelers and side-by-sides on the bike.
Yeah, you can't drive your car.
They kind of frown on that. You cannot take horses on the bike trail. They really frown on that.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously.
I see. I thought you'd be able to take a horse on the bike trail.
Nope.
Where can you take horses around here if you wanted to ride? Like, just, can you take them on a road?
Yes, you can take them on a road. Technically, in the old Illinois state laws, if you see somebody riding a horse down the street, you are supposed to stop a mile before you get to that horse, turn your vehicle off, wait for that horse to pass for another mile, and then you can start up your car and continue on.
Wow.
That is technically a law that not many people know about.
I've never heard of it. But see, we're all learning today. How about that?
See, we're educational.
Well, that's for sure. And now registration open 9 a.m. to 2:10 a.m. October 12th. And now the event starts where at?
At 162 and 157. Where the old Kingdom place, the old...
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that makes sense. And this is on the Nickel Plate Trail.
Nickel Plate Trail comes right up behind us.
I love this. This is cool. And now you can register at home by going to the PayPal link.
Yes.
And
yes.
I'll link that in the on-demand article so you guys don't have to retype it out.
Yes.
Now, I have a question.
Okay, shoot.
What happens if maybe I'm a little bit lazy and don't want to ride, walk, or run? Can I just give you the $25?
Yes. Donations are always welcome.
Just wanted to throw that out there to this 501c3 tax-deductible organization. Just wanted to throw that out there for the audience again. And, whenever you're doing this, how many times do you hear folks that... do you see a lot of new faces on these, or do you get a lot of familiar returning faces to these events?
We get a lot of familiar returning faces, and we see a lot of new faces.
Well, that's cool.
We just had a gentleman last week stop by. He was riding his bike, and I think he was from Springfield.
Oh.
And he came down here to ride his bike, and he pulled it up on his bike, and we filled him in, gave him the whole tour and everything, and he was just totally amazed.
I'll be darned.
So
it's just wonderful. I mean, it really is just wonderful. And now there's more opportunities throughout the next couple of months. Well, until February. Wow, you're booked.
Yes, we are booked.
So the first, obviously, the first one was the car cruise, which car cruise and scavenger hunt. This is Saturday, September the 14th, and it begins at the sanctuary at 10107 Clinky.
Yes, 10-10-7.
10-10-7. That's a good one. I like how you did that. 10-10-7 Clinky Road, Alhambra, Illinois. But then October 12th is the walk, run, bike event to help support Legendary Mustang Sanctuary. But also October's trivia. That's always trivia.
That's always trivia.
Big Papa G back in action?
No, we are using Scott Gruber.
Oh, now you used him last year, didn't
Yes,
you?
we used him last year.
Did it go well?
Yes, everybody loved him.
Wonderful.
So he decided he'd like to do it again because he really enjoyed the crowd. It's such a great crowd, group of people.
It's a fun night.
Yes, it is.
For you guys, and the way I'm asking, because you guys have a tough job.
Yes.
I mean, it's not... in terms of nonprofits, this one's not the most luxurious nonprofit.
No.
And just, but when you have a night where you can sit down and put the hair back a little bit and just smile and enjoy an evening, that's got to feel great for you guys.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does. Myself and my husband really enjoy it. It's kind of like a date night for us.
Seriously.
Because we don't have time to do nothing else together.
Right. Well, and I wasn't trying to, I didn't want to go down that road, but it's just like, to me, this would be something you look forward to and really love.
Yes, we do.
I love it. And, because that's definitely October 25th would be my drinking night. That's for sure. Do we have a October 25th for trivia? Do we know where it's going to be at yet?
It will be at the Wood River Moose again.
That's a great facility.
Yes, it is.
Now, how big is the Moose? That's a pretty big spot, too, isn't it?
Yes, it holds, I want to say, like 220 people.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a lot more.
I'm thinking, I may be wrong, but...
Interesting. Well, upcoming for 2025, what's this tea party? Have you had a tea party before?
We have not had a tea party.
What is this?
This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
We'll have a little tea party where parents, grandparents, whoever can bring the little nieces, nephews, granddaughters. They can dress up. They can put their lipstick on.
I love it.
And just like what you would see on TV, they could dress up like big girls and go to a tea party.
This is really cool. And how do you come up with these ideas?
We try to think out of the box.
Uh-huh.
We're always trying to think out of the box. Sometimes we'll just have a session where we'll all sit around and just throw ideas out.
Yeah.
And we pick through the ideas.
Man, that is so cool.
That's going to be fun.
You know what would be fun? Like if you made a 9-hole golf course out there on the sanctuary one day. Just like a built DIY golf scramble out there.
That would be fun.
There you go.
We don't golf, but...
I know. I'm just saying, that'd be kind of fun. Like a DIY, instead of making it legitimate.
Yes.
$50 a person. Let's go out there and play 9 holes.
Hey, I want to get a hold of you to help me plan that.
We're doing it, Kathy. I'm telling you, I'm all full of ideas
We've
today.
got plenty of horse apples to to put around
Do you?
with.
That's what I was. And now, coming up February 14th, is that Valentine's Day?
Yes, it is. It's Valentine's Day. We're doing the murder mystery.
Did you do that with Jest, or is this a different company?
This is different.
Okay.
Yes, this one will be different. That one's still all in the works and everything.
Okay.
So
There's something to put your
yeah,
keep your mind
save
out
the
for.
date.
Yeah. So save your date. The tea party in January, that's to be determined still.
Yes.
But February 14th, you can mark on your calendar. You can
Yes.
also mark October 25th. How do you guys navigate the events between the day-to-day responsibility? Like, how do you navigate organizing the event on top of all the regular stuff you have to do every day at the sanctuary? Is it pretty tough?
It just works out. Yeah,
Good answer.
It's tough. You get up early in the morning. You get stuff done early in the morning because no place opens at 10.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So by 10 o'clock, most of the morning chores are done. So you go out and take care of all this other stuff in the afternoon. Then before you know it, it's time to come in and take care of all the animals again.
Man,
You just manage.
What you guys do is truly incredible because it's not for the faint of heart. You know, it's
Right.
I mean, you have to be dedicated and passionate, and it's really hats off to you guys for all the
Yes.
work you do because they are American treasures.
Yes, they are.
And you know, that's one thing too that I think I wish. It's one of those things, Kathy. I almost wish we could put like a damn billboard right there and put a national landmark by you guys because I mean
That'd be great.
I mean, but you really are that to me that important because
Yes.
it'd be no different than an organization that wanted to go and save all the monuments that were starting to crumble down and
Yes,
fall.
exactly.
Because they are a monument for
Yes.
us.
Yes. A lot of people, when they think of rescues, they think of dogs and cats.
Yep.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong. Dogs and cats need
Totally.
help.
Yeah.
But they don't think of the large animals that really need the help too. They just think of all the dogs and cats.
Well, and I don't want to get morbid, but the way that these horses are treated. I mean,
Yes.
we all know what happens to dogs and cats in these animal shelters that are kill
Yes.
animal, but what they do to these Mustangs,
It's
I mean, it is more than criminal. It's very inhumane, and it's actually monstrous, is what they do.
It is. It is. It's very inhumane, but they get by with it.
They do, but see, that's what. One day I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to be sitting there at the damn desk in Washington at Capitol Hill, screaming at these guys, going, "Why aren't you protected?" Because you're right.
Yes.
They sit there and put them in these kill pens for how long at a time? And,
Yes.
Oh man,
Yes.
I don't know how you guys do it because I'd be ready to declare war every second of the day. And do you guys go out? Are you guys still going out there and finding them yourselves, or are you?
We go to the kill pens.
Yeah,
and
that's
bring
what I
them
thought.
In. Yes, people send us messages. Hey, there's this group here in the kill pen. We cannot always go and get them and bring them in because we've only got so much space.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're down to 35 right now. So
I would go with you just to secretly film what that kill pen looks like, just so folks know what's happening to
Yes.
these animals.
Yes.
Because it's terrible. I mean, really is terrible.
it is. It's
And that's why I'm glad we have you guys, because seriously, the advocacy you give, but also the awareness.
yes.
Even if it's just letting people know what's going on.
Yes, we do a lot of education. We just had a group of 35 kids from Titletown come out last week. That was fun.
Did you really?
Yes.
That's cool.
That was fun. So they got a little bit at their ages. They don't quite understand all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But they got education on dental work and feet work, and they got a good education on what the horses actually need. That same thing we need. We need our toenails cut. We need dental work. So
Yeah. Honestly, Kathy. Zeke, are you watching this today? You'd be great. You'd be a great tour for the North Alton Godfrey Business Council.
yes.
You would be a
Yes.
great tour for us to go out there and learn a little bit about you.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there on a Friday. 68 degrees and it's 9:39. A little bit of change. Throwing it out there. Hey guys, in all seriousness, we've been talking to Kathy for 20 minutes, and I really encourage you guys to support Legendary Mustang Sanctuary, whether it's going to the event or
Yes.
maybe it's you're feeling a little bit froggy on a Friday and want to write a $5,000 check. That's a
Oh,
donation.
that'd be wonderful.
Just wanted to throw that out there too. They'll never turn you down.
No.
And let's go back into the upcoming event. Saturday, September the 14th is the car cruise and scavenger hunt.
Yes.
Kathy, the floor is yours, Senator. Fill us in on an elevator pitch on what we can expect.
You come out to the sanctuary. Everybody starts at the sanctuary. We get all the cars lined up. When we say go, everybody runs to their cars, jumps in their cars, and they take off down the road.
Did you ever get like a foul, like a stiff arm on the way out there, you know?
No, not yet.
That's awesome.
But it's exciting.
Yeah.
You get all these people all hyped up and everything. That's why I said if we can get some 16-year-olds out there, they get everybody else moving really fast.
Well, because no one's going to get beat by a 16-year-old today.
Exactly.
And then coming up on October the 12th, and then a $10 entry fee for
Yes.
that one. October the 12th. This is really cool. Fill me in.
Yes, bike ride, walk, run. You can skateboard, you can roller skate, you can do whatever you want to get from 162 to 150, all the way up to the sanctuary.
I misled you guys earlier because I kind of hinted at you could ride like a car ride. No. You
no,
gotta,
bicycles.
Yeah, you got to bring your bike out. Or can you use skateboard there?
Yes, there's skateboards, rollerblades, yes.
You know, I have never seen. I couldn't rollerblade to save my life because I can't even walk and chew gum, let alone trying to figure out how to do.
I tried rollerblading once. I was fine going uphill, coming downhill.
Oh, no,
it was a different story.
And this is on October the 12th. It starts at what time? 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Had me thinking there. You've got the flyer.
Yep,
I don't have it.
It starts registration between 9 and 10 a.m. and the event will start at 162-157 Glen Carbon on the Nickel Plate Trail, plus one stop for refreshments at the Madison County Government Building on 143. Then you head back over to Kathy's neck of the woods at the sanctuary.
Yes, and come and see what we're all about. Come and get your nickel tour.
Yeah.
That's what we always call it. You want the nickel tour? Yeah.
Well, and throughout the year, if people want more information, or if maybe a local school like Evangelical or St. Mary's wants to maybe do a field trip, what's the number they need to call?
618-616-8875.
And let me just kind of touch on that for 2 seconds here, because I went on the field trip a long time ago when I was in the Riverbend CEO program, and I was in the inaugural class, and when we went, what I learned that day was just so fantastic. It was just so fascinating, but also fantastic, because you're learning about all the conservation work that happens here locally.
Yes.
And honestly, it's one of those things, Kathy, where I would expect to watch this on CBS Sunday morning, like a documentary of your sanctuary, because of the importance and just all the work that you guys do. To have that here in our community is a really big treat, because, I mean, you guys truly are a sanctuary.
Yes. Yep. We rescue no matter what.
And see, that's what another takeaway too, because sometimes sanctuaries get a little bit of a bad rap because there's some bad actors and everything, but you guys really are exactly what you say you are.
Yes.
Hell, those horses actually live better than you guys do some days.
They get to eat and drink before we ever do.
And when you said that, though, it just that's the attitude.
Yes.
Because so many times we see something on TV and go, "Oh, I can do that."
Yes.
Until you realize doing that is putting them first.
Yes, there's a lot of people out there, oh, I want to start a horse sanctuary, and they'll come to us. It's like, well, are you ready to put every single day of the year into it, 24 hours a day? Well, no. It's like, well, you're not going to make it work.
Yeah.
And one other thing we've done with the sanctuary is we have no debt, no credit cards, no loans.
Whoa.
No nothing. We've never had any kind of debt.
Are you serious?
So we've always paid cash for everything we've got.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That is incredible.
All the money goes right back to the horses because we don't have no debt.
That is absolutely incredible. That's something to be proud of.
Yes, and we've been doing it for over 25 years like that.
Do you want to manage my bank account? Kathy, just keep up the great work. We'll link everything in articles, as we always do for you guys, and make sure we get the word out. But if you're, a teacher out there, a principal at, Evangelical, St. Mary's, St. Ambrose, anyone in the Alton School District, seriously, reach out for this. This is a great opportunity, a great half-a-day field trip.
Yes.
Go up, hang out at the sanctuary, learn, come on back, and then send them home for the day and hang out with Kathy. That's the best part of it, Anything else I'm forgetting about, Kathy?
One thing I didn't have on the list is Veterans Day.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we're having the Veterans Ride, motorcycle ride on the Saturday before, which would be the 10th, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. Where last year they started at the Pie Saw Bird in Alton and then ended up at the Sanctuary, and we had a meal farm and everything, but it was a bunch of veterans that ride the motorcycles.
That's really cool.
It was a lot of fun, and we've teamed up with Evolution Cycles here in Alton.
They're
for
right
that.
down the road on Broadway, aren't they?
Yes.
Really cool. And like we said, folks, we will link all of this on Riverbender and give you articles because we really do support the Legendary Mustang Sanctuary. And I hope that you guys do too. Kathy, always great talking to you.
Well, yes, great talking to you.
9:45, a little bit of change. We'll come back with more of our daily show right after this on Riverbender. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo. Get your tickets now at metrotix.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Okay, hold on. I got to talk about this. 9:51, Dalton Brown reporting out of Alton. An updated schedule for decorative holiday lighting on Clark Bridge is on the agenda for the Alton Committee of the Whole's consideration on Monday, August 12th. The updated schedule includes a variety of expanded holidays from what was originally proposed earlier this summer. Alderman Meehan suggested adding more dates after residents raised concerns that major holidays such as Christmas were originally excluded. Now, Christmas season, we'll see the bridge adorned in red and green for an entire month from December 6th to January 6th. Another notable addition is a red, white, and blue color scheme for July 3rd, in addition to the 4th of July, seemingly to accommodate Alton's annual Fireworks on the Mississippi event, which is typically held each year on July 3rd. Now, there's a full schedule that's released, but let's just go back to what I've been talking about, no different than what Godfrey did yesterday. Why are we wasting time voting on colors of lights? Is it that big of a deal? I get that you got to do these things in accordance to law and bylaws, and I get it, and ordinances. But can we just put a resolution out there that says there's a team of 3 that's in charge of this, and they just report back to the council? Because as taxpayers, we have a lot more important things to worry about in our town, like infrastructure, potholes, grass overgrown, you name it. But we're wasting time on voting on what color the lights need to be. I don't understand that. Can someone please explain that to me? I mean, seriously. And I just gave the council my alderwoman a ton of praise a couple of days ago here on this show, but we got to be honest here. We're wasting tax dollars. We're wasting time at Committee of the Whole to vote on what color the lights need to be from December 6th to January 6th. That doesn't make sense. And I'm not trying to be the guy that's kind of a doom and gloom and just kind of raising problems on a Friday, but it's no different than what I said yesterday with Godfrey spending time worrying about what type of signage we need to have for the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's like, is adding a speed limit sign going to stop speeders? No. Just like this, we're wasting time on vote with all 7 aldermen during Committee of the Whole to determine whether or not we need to make the bridge pink for a day or, blue for a week. Why? Send it in an email and let's approve it that way. We have more important things to worry about. And that's just my opinion. I get it. I'm not trying to be a jerk here on a Friday, but every time I see this, it just kind of It just does something to me here. So Public Works will be tasked with maintaining the Clark Bridge lighting, while the city's IT department will be responsible for scheduling the lighting calendar. The item now goes to Committee of the Whole on Monday for consideration and preliminary approval. If approved by committee, it will go to the next city council on Wednesday, August 14th. So I wanted to throw that out there. They are doing these bridge lights, which, listen, bridge lights look nice, that's fine, but let's just say they're that color that day. It doesn't need to be this grandiose pattern or grandiose kind of equation to get to what color the bridge is going to be. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't need to be that crazy. It's just my thought here at 9:55. Let's go back to using Committee of the Whole time for actual serious items and not these ones. Just kind of my thought. Let's see here. Real quick while I have you, before we go to top of the hour news, the holiday transformation for Rock Springs Park in Alton will begin in early September. A new Christmas Wonderland volunteers are always needed to help put together displays to ensure that the holidays sparkle on in 2024. If interested in volunteering but unable to attend the August 13th meeting, volunteers should contact Dick Alford at 618-781-2482 or Dave Davis at 618-419-1969. Rock Springs has always been decorated for Christmas season for over 25 years with a Christmas Wonderland, and now this year's holiday lights display will begin Friday, November 29th and run through December 27th. Christmas Wonderland comes to life from 6 to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and 5 to 9 Saturdays and Sundays, but they need more volunteers. Youth, I'm looking at you. I'm going to try my best this year to be a part of it, and I highly encourage you to be too. Even though we're not grandpas, we can still be a part of this thing and help set up the lights. 618-781-2482. Call Dick Alford and be a part of the conversation there. Hey, before I take a quick break, wanted to fill you in on one of my favorite people, Denise Sparks, Sparks Junk Removal and Hauling. She is the queen of junk, and there's a reason she is the best at what they do, and it's because they care about their community. They care about their clients at Sparks Junk Removal and Hauling. And, what I think's really great, too, is Sparks never loses sight of what their main focus is, and that main focus is being a service provider in the community. Anytime that you guys have an issue, let's say, hey, Denise, I have this hot tub. I need it picked up out of my yard, but, I don't know how to do this. I don't know even how to take it out of the wall. I don't know how to get it out of my backyard. She's an expert. For 30 years, she's queen of junk. She'll take care of it for you. No worry about the neighbors reporting to the alderman because you got that junked up, crud just sitting there. She'll send their crews in. They'll pick it up. They'll take it out for you. Now, this weekly trash service has really become the state-of-the-art service of the Metro East. And what I think's even better is Rusty Weech, who's been on this show time and time again, the Chain Gang, who knows so much about litter because he's a big proponent of all the changes coming to the trash, the trucking companies and all the trash that was flying off of those trucks, right? Denise Sparks is so adamant with her team. Those nets better be tied down. There's no trash flying off and dirtying up our community. It's a big, big thing for Denise to keep our roadways clean and do everything eco-friendly. At Sparks Junk Removal, everything is as eco-friendly as it gets. And so whether or not you need them for weekly trash service or you need them to take out some of that stuff that's been sitting in your garage since the 2008 financial crisis, SparksJunkRemoval.net, they'll do it the right way. She's the queen of junk and the queen of trash for a reason. And that reason is very simple. You matter, our community matters, and our environment matters. And at Sparks Junk Removal and Hauling, all three of those things are the reason that she's been around for 30 years. SparksJunkRemoval.net. Reclaim your space today. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Timber!
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo. Get your tickets now at metrotix.com. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Here we go, 10:03, top of the hour news, hitting you on the nose on a Scotty McCreery Friday. I like that. I like it. You know, almost like Christmas Eve. You know, it's a Scotty McCreery Friday in downtown Alton. I just love being here. It's pretty. You know, it's wild, and I do this every week. It's I seriously do. I sit there. And I just sit there every couple of once a week I do this. Like for a couple of seconds, I kind of sit there and go, man, I really love my job. I really love my job, you know? Anyway, we got a Scotty McCreery Friday here, 10:04. It's the 9th day of August, and here's what's happening around the Riverbend. Make sure you sign up for your daily email update. Join myself and 70,000 people that get an email called Around the Riverbend every morning and on Saturdays, being a part of your daily dose of local. Hey, we'll take you right to Wood River first. Emergency responders from the Wood River Fire Department and Police Department were called to the Wood River Walmart parking lot on Thursday afternoon following reports of a vehicle rollover. Upon arrival, firefighters discovered at least one individual trapped inside the overturned vehicle. The Wood River Fire Department immediately requested additional manpower to assist with the extraction process. Firefighters swiftly managed to extract the trapped
person. A traffic sign in the parking lot was found bent over as a result of the crash. The cause of the rollover remains unknown at this time. The annual Madison County, Illinois Scanner Page Food Drive is now in progress. Donations being accepted county-wide until the 31st of August. Initiated by colleague Chris Rhodes of RiverBender.com, the drive aims to collect non-perishable food and personal hygiene items for local food pantries. This year's drive is dedicated to the memory of Rhodes' father, Mike Rhodes, a steadfast supporter who passed away during last year's event. With 33 donation boxes placed throughout Madison County, the drive has been shifted to summer to meet increased pantry demands. Rhodes expressed gratitude for community and business support, emphasizing the importance of giving back local. This is a tough one. A Jerseyville man, Kyle Niffen, 28 years of age, has been granted pretrial release despite a petition to keep him detained following new charges of sexually abusing a 14-year-old. Niffen has a history of criminal cases that were dismissed and was accused of committing the act on July the 13th, 2022. While he was 26. Previous charges against him include aggravated battery of a child in 2015, assault in 2018, and criminal sexual abuse and grooming in 2020. 2. The petition highlighted his failure to comply with prior pretrial conditions and noted his current listing, homelessness. Pretrial services will assist him in finding housing. His next court hearing is set for October 21st. Also in the news today, Travis Skinner, a standout sprinter for East Alton Wood River Oilers, has been named the Midwest Members Credit Union Male Athlete of the Month. Coach Russ Colonna praised Skinner's potential and growth, noting his ability to medal in competitive meets. This fall, Skinner will also contribute his talents to the East Alton Wood River football team. Congratulations to Travis on this well-deserved accolade. At 10:07, one final bit of news for you, and that's something we just touched on. Dalton Brown has the story. An updated schedule for decorative holiday lighting on the Clark Bridge is on the agenda for Monday's Committee of the Whole. The updated schedule includes a widely expanded list of holidays from what was originally proposed earlier this summer. Alderman John Meehan previously suggested adding more dates after residents raised concern that major holidays such as Christmas were originally excluded. Now, the Christmas season will see the bridge adorned in red and green for the entire month from December 6th through January 6th. Another notable addition is a red, white, and blue color scheme for July 3rd, in addition to the 4th of July, seeming to accommodate Alton's annual Fireworks on the Mississippi event, which is held July 3rd. The full schedule and color schemes to be voted on are available on RiverBender.com's news article. There's too many to go through in this newscast. The resolution also includes a pink color scheme for holidays listed as Cancer Awareness Day, which may either refer to as World Cancer Day on February 4th or Breast Cancer Awareness Day, which is, of course, on October the 13th. The Alton Public Works Department will be tasked with maintaining the Clark Bridge lighting, while the city's IT department will be responsible for scheduling the lighting calendar. The item now goes to Committee of a Whole on Monday, August the 12th for consideration and preliminary approval. If approved, it will go to Council for vote August the 14th. Let's take a look at weather. Man, my sinuses are draining bad. 67 degrees. It is 67 degrees in August. Wow, what a Friday. What a Scotty McCreery Friday. 67 degrees, 10:08, August the 9th. It feels like 72. Today, mostly sunny, not as warm, lower humidity. Tonight, mainly clear. Damn straight a good evening on a Friday night at the Alton Riverfront Amphitheater. Temperatures reach 76 degrees today, drop down to 55 overnight as we head into Saturday. On Saturday, a high of 76 degrees, a low of 57. On Sunday, a high of 80, a low of 64 degrees. And on Monday, a high of 76, a low of 63. And on Tuesday, a 40% chance of rain, a high of 80, a low of 63 yet again. Man, oh man, what a beautiful 5 days, but what a beautiful Friday. That's a look at what's happening around the River Bend for time and temperature throughout the day. 618-465-4545, this time powered by Tom Lane, your local State Farm agent. Oh, before we take a look at downtown Alton, I don't know. And I want to clarify something just because, I'm not trying to be a stickler to things or just be kind of like the rah-rah guy, but these last couple of days, it's just starting to become more and more frustrating. We're spending so much time doing simple tasks. Very simple. Just make the bridge whatever color you want it to be. To me, it's a non-issue. It is a non-voting issue. If you need to vote on what color the bridge lights need to be, then we need to kind of restart our processes here. And that's just kind of me. And if you're one of those people that have an issue with, with people or saying people need to vote on these type of things, please talk to me, because we have roads that need to be repaired, potholes that need to be fixed, houses that need to be torn down, weeds that need to be cut, a lot more things that need to be voted on. And to me, I think it's great that we have them now. It looks cool. Let's just make them whatever color we need to make them and call it a good old day. 10-10, that's a look at what's happening around the River Bend. Let's take a look at downtown Alton. And when we come back, more of our daily show right here on RiverBender and Roku TV.
Everything can change. Things can get out of your head. Everything can change.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off dog walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. all so you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo.
What I just saw.
Get your tickets now at metrotix.com.
Welcome back to Our Daily Show. Here's CJ. You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
All right, you're tired of my live read, but damn straight, pun intended, Scotty McCreery comes to the Alton Amphitheater on August the 9th. The gates open at 7, and he takes the stage at 8. Scotty, how are we doing this afternoon?
Man, I'm doing good. Getting ready for the big show. It's going to be a fun night.
Well, and this is a really exciting summer for you, man. I mean, you just released Rise and Fall, and since that album's come out, how's everything been?
It's been awesome, man. I mean, I really think it's best response I've ever gotten to an album just the whole way through. And for me, I'm glad to hear that because I poured my heart and soul into this record and love every single song that we wrote. So glad to see people are enjoying the tunes and playing it live, too. It just feels fantastic.
Well, I got to ask you, too, that first time you're playing Cab in a Solo for the first time live, is it a little nerve-wracking at all going, man, I got to make sure I nailed this first one?
Oh, totally. Yeah. And, me and the band we're still gelling and figuring out how we wanted to perform it. So that first time, we're figuring out just as much as the fans are figuring it out. But luckily we got through it, and nowadays it feels just awesome out there.
Well, another awesome experience too was you becoming a member of the Grand Ole Opry, and I got to ask you, man, how did that moment feel? Because there's no other higher rung in country music than that stage.
Yeah, it's definitely the most iconic stage in country music, and for me, my favorite stage to play. And I've heard stories of the Opry growing up from my mom, and all of my heroes have played that stage. So to get the invitation from Garth and for Josh and Turner and Randy Travis to be the ones to induct me, I couldn't have dreamt it up any better, and I'm still pinching myself about that whole thing.
Well, and then, hitting on some of those names like Garth, Josh, and Randy Travis, growing up, were they your inspirations to really jump into music, or were there some non-country musicians out there that were getting you going too?
Yeah, country was definitely the forefront of what I was listening to on the radio. And, growing up in North Carolina, that's just what me and all the friends were listening to. But I'm sure there were other things. I went to public school, so I heard all sorts of music, on the school bus, and a lot of stuff I liked too. But it was mainly country that I was listening to. Well,
and getting into your songwriting, one of my favorite songs is 5 More Minutes. There's nothing that really kind of puts me in the feels more than when I was wrapping up my, soccer careers and all that in college and in high school and pro wrestling, and you hear that song. What are some of the ways that you get inspiration? Is it through your family? Is it through your personal experiences? Or is it things that you observe on TV or in life?
Yeah, it's mainly real life stuff, and it's family, it's friends, it's real experiences. To me, I think that's what country music is. It's real people telling real stories. So, sometimes it's love stories, sometimes it's heartbreak, sometimes it's losing a loved one, like 5 More Minutes, where that song came from. So, you never know, but you always got to kind of keep that part of your brain open and turned on, because you never know when that inspiration will hit.
Well, and whenever we're hearing those songs like 5 More Minutes, This Is It, Damn Straight, now Cabin, a solo, and the Rise and Fall album, we hear the gold, we hear the platinum, accolades. Do the accolades, is that what drives you, or is it just writing good music?
It'll always be the music. I feel like for the songs we've had that have hit the top, the accolades, you could always get caught up in wanting to get nominated for this or wanting to win this. But at the end of the day, that's not the reason any of us got into it. It's because we had a passion for music, and music made us feel some type of way. So we wanted to write songs that made other people feel something. So that's really what drives me when it comes down to it.
Well, and, man, I know that you have a lot of, personal growth, too, with the family, and a newer child, and you're traveling the country, and you're still kind of keeping those roots in. Whenever you start to see that you have a billionaire status on Pandora, we have 1 billion streams, and you're seeing that all of these videos are getting all of these hits, is it hard to put it in perspective that, from where you came from to where you are now, where life's at? Is it ever difficult for you?
Yeah, totally. I feel like sometimes I have to force myself to stop and smell the roses, because you can always get caught up in wanting to do more, or
right.
Wishing the numbers, this many views, but you wish you had X amount more, but sometimes it's like, man, from where you started to where you are now, I've been so blessed, and I try to remember that so I can remember to have fun and really enjoy what I'm doing instead of getting so caught up in always wanting to do more or raise the bar, because it's really a fun ride we're on right now.
100%, man. And getting into Alton, have you ever been down to the Alton area yet, the St. Louis region down in this part of the river?
Yeah, I've been around the St. Louis area a bunch. I'm not sure we've been to Alton, specifically, so I'm excited to get there and see everybody and get to know the town, and I'm sure it's going to be an awesome night.
We got to get you to Fast Eddie's, the coldest drinks in town, man. I'm telling you what, world-renowned Fast Eddie's Bon Air. We'll have to get you over there. But, as we're talking about the concert, and we're just talking about getting into Alton in general, what's this type of kind of time look like for you, where you're traveling from city to city? How do you kind to stay sane on the road?
Yeah, we got a family out here. I know my band's been with me for over a decade now, most of them. So we all kind of keep each other company, and I'm fortunate to be able to bring the family out. Every now and then they're out with me this weekend. So we got the little 1.5-year-old out here, my wife, and sometimes we can bring the dog out. So it stays fun, it stays fresh, and we're always changing things up so it stays that way. And if it stops being fun, I'll stop doing it. But at the moment, I'm still just loving the road, loving these gigs.
Well, and as we're, wrapping up, because I know that you got some more to get to, and we're just previewing August 9th, did I see a video of you singing That's All Right Mama by Elvis at one point in time? Was that you? In a bar in Memphis, was that you? I almost feel like it was.
It definitely could have been. I love Elvis. I sang That's All Right Mama on Idol way back in the day, so there's a solid chance it was.
The only reason I bring it up is because I do pro wrestling, and my outfits were made by Elvis's jacket maker. I got to show you this damn thing. This is one of the most authentic jackets there are. But getting back to downtown Alton, what's your takeaway for the fans ahead of August 9th, man? What's your final go home, the sales pitch, the get on out to the amphitheater and let's rock it out?
Yeah, we're going to have a fun night. We have a show for everybody, from young to old. We're going to play songs that and if you've heard our songs on the radio and want to come sing and dance along, I promise you we're going to have fun. Me and the band are ready. So be good to see everybody, and just can't wait.
Man, all I know is I can't wait 5 more minutes for you to be out here at the Alton Amphitheater. All right, puns aside, I can't wait, man. I know you're going to be a great concert, and thank you so much for making Alton one of your destinations this summer, and we'll talk August the 9th.
Okay, absolutely. We can't wait. Thanks for having me on, man. It was fun.
No problem. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more of our daily show after this on Riverbender and Roku TV.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, Free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Riverbender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
There you go. 1027. Welcome back. I'm getting a lot of love for my little rant earlier. CJ, I've never been told I've never been, this has never been in a sentence ever. This is the first time in history. CJ, you are so right. What the hell are we doing here? Just saying, from the 618, I do read your texts. Sometimes they're just really mean, and I don't like to read mean ones. Oh, boy, my boy. Hey, on this date in history, let's take a look, huh? On this date in history, always something to talk about. Hold on, this is driving me nuts. Thank you. Right lower third. My OCD was kicking in. In accordance with his statement of resignation the previous evening, Richard Nixon officially ended his term as the 37th President of the United States effective at noon tomorrow. Okay. Before departing with his family in a helicopter from the White House lawn, he smiled farewell and enigmatically raised his arms in a victory or a peace salute. The helicopter door was then closed, and Nixon, the family, began their journey home to San Clemente, California. Richard Nixon, the first U.S. president to resign from office minutes later. Vice President and underwear model Gerald R. Ford. Bet you didn't know that. Actually true. Gerald Ford was sworn in as the 38th President of the United States in the East Room of the White House. I just made your whole world kind of turn upside down, didn't I? Crazy. After taking the oath of office, President Ford spoke to the nation in a television address, declaring there is no Soviet dominance in Eastern Europe. Oh, wait, no, that was 3 months later at the debate. No, in all seriousness, President Ford spoke to the nation and said, "My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over. Ford, the first president who came to office through appointment rather than election, had replaced Spiro Agnew as the vice president only 8 months before in a political scandal independent of Nixon's administration's wrongdoings in Watergate. Agnew had been forced to resign in disgrace after he was charged with income tax evasion and political corruption. In September 1974, Ford pardoned Nixon for any crimes he may have committed while in office, explaining that he wanted to end the national divide created by the Watergate scandal. Oh, so there you go. On this date in history, an unusual succession makes Gerald R. Ford the president of our United States. Also, on this date in history, in 1969, on this date, members of the Manson cult kill 5 in Beverly Hills and director Roman Polanski's home, including Polanski's pregnant wife, actress Sharon Tate. That happened on this date, 1969. Also, on this date in history, in one of the most decisive battles in history, a large Roman army under Valens, the Roman emperor of the East, is defeated at the Battle of Adrianople in present-day Turkey. That happened on this date in history in the year 378. Also, on this date in history, at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, African-American track star Jesse Owens wins his 4th gold medal of the games in the 4x100-meter relay. His relay team set a new record of 39, world record of 39. That's impressive. Anything else happening on this date in history? On Staten Island, Guy Johnson, British Superintendent of Indian Affairs, returns from England and shares his confidence that the Iroquois will ally themselves with the British Crown. That happened on this date in 1776, and the rest, well, that's history. And then, of course, on this date in history, Gerald R. Ford is inaugurated as the 38th president of our United States. That happened on this date in history. Let's see if we can do this on the fly. On this date in music history. While I have you, make sure you sign up for your Hainer Library card by going to HainerLibrary.org, where you can unlock your family's history through their genealogy and local history department. All you have to do is go to HainerLibrary.org, click on the How Do I tab, click on Get a Library Card, and you are good to go, and you unlock all the benefits that Hainer Library has to offer. There's a ton. On this date in music history, in 2007, Amy Winehouse, man, just sad, canceled a series of European shows after being admitted to hospital, suffering from, quote, severe exhaustion. The 23-year-old singer was taken to the University College London Hospital and later discharged. In the past few weeks, she had pulled out of the Tea and the Park Festival, also citing exhaustion, Liverpool's Summer Pops event, and concerts in Norway and Denmark. That happened on this date, 2007. On this date in 1995, Jerry Garcia, the guitarist and singer from the Grateful Dead, died from a heart attack on this date at the Serenity Knolls Rehabilitation Clinic in San Francisco at the age of 53. Garcia co-founded the New Riders of the Purple Stage and also released several solo albums. He was well known for his distinctive guitar playing and was ranked he should be ranked higher. Ranked 13th in the Rolling Stones 100 Greatest Guitarists of All Time. Also, on this date in 1986, Queen ended their Magic European Tour at the Newsworth Park, Stevenage, England, with over 120,000 fans witnessing what would be Queen's last ever live performance. On this, their final tour, Queen played to legions of established fans, plus many new ones gained as a result of their show-stealing performance at Live Aid the previous year. The support acts were Beluisum, Big Country, and Status Quo. On this date in 1980, AC/DC, one of my favorites, scored their first UK #1 with I can't do it. My voice is not. I can't even do that to you guys. Back in Black. It was the first AC/DC album recorded without former lead singer Bon Scott, who died at the age of 33 in 1980, was dedicated to him. The album sold an estimated 49 million copies worldwide to date, making it the second highest selling album of all time and the best selling hard rock or heavy metal album, as well as the best selling album ever released by a band. That happened on this date in 1980. Man, here we go. I always like a little bit of some good music. On this date in 1980, little trivia question for you. ABBA scored their 8th UK #1 single, taken from their Super Trooper album. By this time, both couples were already divorced. Do you know what song it is? All right, let's try it out. Let's see if we can figure this out here. See if you can figure it out.
I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more race to play. The winner takes it all.
There you go.
The loser standing.
Winner Takes It All was their 8th UK #1 single. It was taken from that Super Trooper album. And ABBA, on this date in 1980, were UK #1ers. Is that what you call them? #1ers? Could be. Again. On this date in 1975, another one of my favorites, the Bee Gees started a 2-week run at #1 on the U.S. singles chart with Jive Talkin', the group's second U.S. #1, and made it to #5 on the UK charts. Also, on this date in history, okay. In 1958, Britain's answer to Elvis, a 17-year-old Cliff Richard, signed a record deal with EMI Records. Also on this date, Cliff Richard started a 4-week residency at Butlin's Holiday Camp in Clacton-on-Sea, Essex, as Cliff Richard and the Drifters. Born on this date in history, Whitney Houston, how about that? Who had, of course, just a career of #1s and just some of the greatest hits of all time. Born on this date in 1963 and would pass away, unfortunately, on the 11th day of February, 2012. Also born on this date in history, Vince Price, the drummer with Pretty Things, who had the UK #10 single in 1964, Don't Bring Me Down. He later joined the Jeff Beck Group and the Denny Lane String Band and deputized on drums during concerts for the Honeycombs. Whew, man, I'm out of breath. And I don't smoke anymore. And the Who. That happened. He was born on this date in history. Also, one final one for you. Billy Henderson from American rhythm and blues group, the Detroit Spinners, who had the UK #1 and US #2 in 1980. Working my way back to you, Henderson died at the age of 67 from complications of diabetes on the 2nd of February, 2007, but born on this date in history. That's a look at what happened on this date in history, and when we come back, we'll take a look at what's happening on August the 13th as Rock Crown will be opening for the Marshall Tucker Band at the Illinois State Fair. Give me an oh yeah and a commercial break, and when we come back, it's Rock Crown on Our Daily Show. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts #4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Lennox.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo. Get your tickets now at metrotix.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back, 1044, a little bit of change on this Friday morning. It's a Scotty McCreery Friday because Alton Amphitheater is going to have some fun tonight. Hang out with me 5 to 7, or just go up to the Illinois State Fair on August the 13th and hang out with Rock Crown as they, I don't know,
open the hell up for the Marshall Tucker Band. How about that? Congratulations, guys. That's cool. How'd this come about?
Well, we played the Illinois State Fair last year, same time in August, and Grand Central Stage, same thing, and we just played the earlier time slot, and we made our way up, and they have a spotlight artist on every night, and so we're happen to be opening up for the Marshall Tucker Band this year.
Now, what goes into kind of getting ready for something like that? Because, I don't know how this works. I'm not a musician, thank God, because no one would go to my show. But I do know that it got to be a little nerve-wracking. I mean, Marshall Tucker's sitting there just like going, who the hell are these guys playing for? You know what I'm saying? Much. Is that kind of the feeling?
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
a lot of practice. We're very excited.
How long have you been hitting it hard lately?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, how long do you guys have?
Like since we knew that.
No, on stage.
Yeah.
Oh,
how long is our set?
Yeah, about
5 minutes.
Oh wow, so you're actually playing too.
An hour.
Oh wait, no.
We're an hour.
Yes,
Yeah,
an hour.
He thought
an
this
hour and a half.
rock pop.
But you guys are actually playing then.
Yeah, we're playing.
Hell yes, that's incredible. Because that's what I was getting at. If it's going to be a couple of songs like a Thanks, Have a Great Day, We'll See You Next Year, but this is a full-on gig.
Yeah,
it's a set. So.
Man, and now did it go well for you?
It did.
It did go well.
Who'd you open for last year?
We opened for, I believe, their name was Rabbit and Red. They were the band before us. I don't remember who the spotlight artist was that year.
Okay.
But like I said, last year we played first, and there's 3 like local bands they have, and then a spotlight artist. So there's 4 bands on the Grand Central Stage every night. We were the first last year, and this time we're going to be second to last.
Really cool.
But there definitely wasn't Marshall Tucker playing. Yeah, that's for sure.
Now,
I don't remember who it was.
Are you guys big Marshall Tucker guys? You guys ever?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Of course.
Hell yeah. Well, and that's what I think's cool about this, because it's almost like you guys get to fanboy a little bit too. Now with that, because like in pro wrestling, I'd have that happen to me. Are you drinking bleach?
Yeah.
What the hell is that? I'm sorry. I just seeing a Clorox container in front of me.
Yeah. Get that.
Yeah, get that
sucker into view. Look at that.
Well, like in front. So you can just drink it straight from that, huh?
Yep.
Don't
He's
take
worked
my
up a
medical
tolerance.
advice.
Yeah.
Don't worked up a tolerance. Well, like in wrestling, you see some of these guys, like like you'd see Bubba Ray, or like when Dustin and I were training in Austin. It's at first it's nerve wracking, but then it's not. It actually becomes really enjoyable. For you guys, whenever you play, have you had an opportunity to maybe be around some of those bigger guys yet and just see how you act, or is this new?
This is new.
Yeah, this will be.
This is a new feel.
Yeah.
This is really cool then. So how are you guys kind of preparing mentally for this?
Shit. I mean, it's tough. It's kind of just really. I try not to think about it as much.
I was gonna say the same thing. I try not to think about it a whole lot.
I just think play good.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go up there and do our best and see what happens.
Be rock calm, play good. Try to wipe all other thoughts out of my brain.
Yeah.
Kind of just take it away.
Like a Nike thing, just go out there and do it.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now, how long do you guys rehearse? How long have you been rehearsing each night, or what's that kind of look like since you've known you're going up there again for this one?
Well, we got about 2 days every week that we go over to Tyler's house and we practice for multiple hours, and we have set lists that we just practice through that are about an hour and a half long, just full of songs that we'll run through, and then we'll make another one that's another song, another set of songs that's an hour and a half, and just try to practice as much as we can and see what is as tight as possible from like our 3 hours of stuff we have.
Really cool. Now, are you guys playing originals at all?
Yes.
Is that can you play covers out there?
We can, but we're gonna play maybe I think 2.
That's cool though. I like that. So it's really you're showcasing your music.
Yes.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. And then you know what I would do? Just to be the jerk, is I'd do a Marshall Tucker song better than they could, just to let them know that I was here.
We thought about it.
Did you? Okay, I knew that it had to be a thought. Why not just go out there and freaking rip one up and then say top us, See you next year.
I don't know if we will.
You might not get called back, but at least be fun.
We'll play something Southern rock.
Yeah.
Maybe not
That's the plan. We're gonna play some Southern rock, but
what's your favorite Southern rock group? Because were you guys Southern rock last time we talked?
I mean,
we've played it before.
We played it before, yeah.
Is it tough to play?
Sometimes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It can be,
the big part with it is you got to have piano, because Southern rock like keys are pivotal to the music. But like, so for that, my favorite, like I guess Southern rock would be like a ZZ Top or something like that. That's really somebody that I like gravitate towards because it's more guitar oriented and
definitely also a ZZ Top kind of guy.
Yeah. Well, can't you see that they're also going to be in Alton this Marshall Tucker, a little pun there. Well, you know, they will be in Alton for Rock the Hops, which is Saturday, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, have you guys done Rock the Hops before too?
Nope. This will be our first time there.
This is pretty. I've never been, but from what I heard, it's kind of a cool. It's definitely a really cool event where everyone gets like 45 minutes to go out and perform.
Yep.
Close to. Now, do you guys change the set at all from like your Saturday to what you'll do on the 13th?
Yeah, it's
drastically.
Not too drastically. There'll be some songs in there that are the same, but it won't be, 100% or anything. But there'll be a few that are played on Saturday that won't be played, and vice versa.
Where are you guys going to be at Rock the Hops? What venue?
Flock.
Oh, nice. Really cool. And it's going to be nice weather, too. Because now what would suck if it was going to be like 98 degrees and they put you at Flock?
Yeah.
Then it'd been on site.
It's not going to be quite as nice as today, but it's going to be pretty good.
No, it'll be close, though. And but see, I think it's great that you guys are really adding to your repertoire pretty quick in that resume. I mean, whether or not it's the state fair, even doing local stuff like that. And it's not just local. I mean, you're playing at a pretty prominent, event in Rock the Hops. What are you guys looking to do by the end of the year?
I mean, I would love to do, really anything bigger. Just get more gigs that are like, obviously you can't do the Marshall Tucker thing every time, but stuff like Rock the Hops and stuff like that. Just get playing more places where we're in front of an audience regularly.
Not something like we headline a conservatory show some night. Like that's fun.
Yeah,
and we want to do that, but I think at this point we kind of prefer to play like an event where there's going to be people showing up regardless of who's playing.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Well, honestly, yeah, because of this, and that's how I would do it too. Like, yeah, it's fun to go play local, and for a couple hours, you'll grab some gear and let's go out there and just see what we can do. But you're right, to go to events and really start hitting those where you're going to have at least 100 cell phones taking a video and putting it online, compared to maybe the regular crowd that's already been stumbling since 4 p.m. that's taking the video and going to post it a month later. Am I onto something?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, because that's how it was for wrestling. I gave up. Like, I'm going to events. I'm not doing any local shows anymore. I'm just going to all the taco festival stuff and anything like that. That was what I chose to do.
Yeah.
Now, what are you guys? You guys a new album coming out or anything?
We got another EP that'll be coming out.
I remember talking to you guys about that.
Yeah. So we just had a Good Place for Zen that came out, and what was that? Anyone remember when that came out?
A little while ago.
May. Yeah.
So right now we're making a second one that is, it's really close to being finished. It's just pretty much the mixing side of it, mixing and mastering that still needs to be done. But that should be anywhere from late, like to the end of August.
That's pretty quick, though. That's pretty quick, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll probably when it'll be. Yeah, Yeah,
that's like 3 months. I was gonna say more like September.
I don't know. It'll take a couple weeks. We're close. We're very close.
The deliberations are ongoing, but it will come out.
We're gonna be putting money on this
somewhere in the near future. Somewhere.
That's what we call a tease in radio. So one more tease. I got to take one more break and pay one more bill. Rock Crown's not going anywhere, and neither are you. We'll come back right after this on RiverBender. Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo. Get your tickets now at metrotix.com.
Get paid to go solar. We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville. Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back, my fault. 10:57 as we're wrapping up the show with Rock Crown. And so, what else do you guys have coming up? Concert-wise, gig-wise, is there anything outside of this weekend?
This is the only thing we got on the calendar
right now.
Open schedule after this. So we'll be...
Don't worry, because honestly, it seems like everything's going pretty darn good for you guys right now. You know, but do you have any? What's your if you could, paint the scene for us on the 13th? What would be the end-all, be-all, best experience ever for Rock Crown at the Illinois State Fair?
Well.
Very loaded.
Yeah, I guess the biggest thing would just be that I hope to just see a lot of people there. There's obviously going to be a lot of people at the Illinois State Fair.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be playing for tons of passerbys, but as far as people that are going to be sitting at the Grand Central stage, and especially since we're playing before Marshall Tucker, I at least have a little bit of I'm hopeful that there will be people waiting for Marshall Tucker, so they'll at least see us play.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my big thing, where I'm just hoping we can play to a massive amount of people.
Yeah.
And it seemed last year at the State Fair that we had a big crowd either way,
Yeah, and given the time slot we have now, I can only assume that the crowd will be bigger than we had last year, given we were literally smack in the middle of the day on a Tuesday last year.
In a Tuesday?
I think it was a Tuesday,
oh,
right?
Yeah, middle of the day on a Tuesday. If you can draw any crowd then you're doing something right. Now, what time are you guys playing the 13th in case anyone comes up?
4.
4
p.m.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 to 5:30. That includes setup and teardown. So roughly an hour of music, but 4 to 5:30.
4 to 5:30 on the 13th, which is a Tuesday, but it's in the evening, so you're outside of the craziness of the afternoon stuff.
right.
That's really cool. And then this weekend, Rock the Hops, what time are you playing?
6 o'clock.
There you go. Where at?
Flock.
There you go. Man, kicked ass, took names, and we're out of here. How about that? I'll see you tonight. Scotty McCreery, pre-show, 5 to 7 at the amphitheater. I'll be with Brian Trust, and we'll see how much trouble I can cause on a Friday night. But I'll see you also back here on Monday for more of our daily show. Until then, have a fun weekend. Call an Uber, but most importantly, just try your best to stay out of jail.
I always leave